favorites are returning to All My Children. I am so excited. Nobody will ever forget the romance between Angie and Jesse, one of daytime's most beloved super couples. You remember Angie and Jesse?
Oh, yes.
And Pine Valley has not been the same without her. So please welcome Debbi Morgan, Darnell Williams, and the real Greenlee, Rebecca Budig.
Sit down.
Sit down. Take a seat.
Now, before you start, I just want to say it's wonderful to see that there's some color returning. It's been 20 years. There's not been another couple like you, and certainly not a couple of color.
Absolutely, in 20 years. Well, I wanted to show this clip that was from 1983.
I didn't feel like I mattered to you for you to start seeing someone else so quickly.
Oh, come on, Vera don't mean nothing to me, Angela. I ain't never loved anybody the way I love you. I never will, either.
Jesse, I love you.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Can you say these two look exactly the same? Exactly. From 1983?
Now, let me, what did they say to you to get you to come back?
Oh gosh, it was for me. It was. Are you asking the question to me or Darnell?
I'm asking both of you.
Well, it was a lot of variables for me. I mean, all of my family was on the East Coast. I had been contemplating moving back. It was great to be able to come back to some place where you knew where you were going to be every day. You know, to be working constantly. You know how that is. And then I fell in love, and he was on the East Coast, and we didn't know how we were going to make it work. And so when I got the call from All My Children, I was saying, "Oh, honey, it's all in the plan. It's all in the air."
And I think your honey is right here in the audience. Look,
Hi,
ooh, all right.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at your dad.
No.
I was like, I didn't know Debbi
No, my dad is my honey.
Right.
Oh my goodness! And so you guys were like the first black super couple on any soap opera. And any soap opera.
Couple, that word. That's wild.
You were.
We never knew that. We never knew that.
You know, the first time, we used to shoot in continuity back in the day, you know, so you could come in feasibly at 7:30 and then leave at 7:30 at night. And one weekend on a Friday evening, Darnell and I decided to go to a movie together. We go to the movie, we're in the theater, we get there, it's dark, everybody's already seated. The movie's over, we're thinking about, okay, where we're going to go to eat. We come out of the theater and you hear this low roar. Is that Jesse? Is that Angie? Is that Jesse? Is that... All of a sudden, it was like the whole theater. Darnell grabs my hand and goes, "Run, Debbi, run!"
And Miss Greenlee, Rebecca, how many fights are you going to get into now? It is nice to see you back, girl.
It's great to be back, and I have to say I am so excited that they are back on the show. Except if you ever have a medical emergency, please do not call this woman, because she's putting oxygen masks on me upside down, and like, we were laughing so hard. She's playing my doctor right now, and we were laughing so hard the other day. But anyway.
I'm glad this one is back. This is a
wonderful
actor. Wonderful actor.
Rebecca, everybody just fell in love with you. You just have this like ability, and everybody is just invested in you, and so they wanted you back. What made you come back?
You know, it was timing. I really miss New York. Not much of a California girl, I don't think so. Really? No, not really. I miss New York, and I love Greenlee. I love playing Greenlee. And like Debbi said, I always want to call her Angie. It's horrible. Like Debbi said, you know, it's nice to go and work every single day. And to be able to play a character that's so varied, you get to be angry and sad and happy and everything.
Sleep with all those men, girl.
Sleep with all those men.
There's nothing like working in New York City. I mean, having a decent job and living in this city, it's just, there's nothing better for me as an actor.
So can I ask you, Darnell, when we last saw you, you had died. Remember? Because you know, and it was such an emotional, even watching it now, it was so emotional, this scene where he died and you climbed up on the table with Darnell. So how are you back now? What are they doing? Because you're coming out tomorrow is when you first reappear on the show.
First air date. Okay, he died. But not really.
But not really. somebody was hunting you and you had to get away quick and stay gone for 20 years and then I did a movie called Soap Dish.
Right.
And in one of the scenes, we're bringing a man back whose head was cut off. And I keep saying to the guy, he has no head. He said, it doesn't matter, it's the soaps. And it's true. You can die and come back many times.
You didn't see the head.
You did not see, that's
head,
right. And unless you saw it roll, he's still alive.
Absolutely.
And Rebecca, now how do you have time? Because does everybody know Rebecca is married to the Bachelor Bob Guinea? You're kind of Mrs. Guinea. So has Bob come back to the East Coast with you? How's that working?
Yeah, he has, but he's working in L.A., so we're just going to...
Bi-coastal?
Bi-coastal, so it's hard.
It's love affair.
Honey, I don't like that bi-coastal thing.
I know, and we have a dog, so we're fighting over who's going to keep the dog, you know. I want the dog, he wants the dog.
What is it?
Well, she's a lab.
Oh,
so she's
that's
big.
great.
Yeah.
It's not like I can just put her under the
just put her
seat.
in the pocketbook,
Believe me, I would do that if I could, but yeah.
So I have to ask you guys, how long are you going to be around? Are you here to stay with us? Is it just, are you going to die again, Darnell? You're not going to die again, are you?
I don't think that's in the cards. Yeah, I think we're going to be here for as long as they want us.
Yeah.
Oh,
as long as it works.
I have questions I'm supposed to ask you.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't care about them.
Well, I'm just so excited because you're on there and nobody's tried to replace you. They didn't try to give a new... You know, it's like they go, and next week, and all of a sudden it's somebody totally different who is playing you. So I'm so glad.
Well, you know, actually, they did bring a character on. I think the actress's name was Sandra Quartermain when I left in 1990,
Yeah.
but she didn't last.
Yeah, we got her killed off. Yes, we did.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys.
Now, was she black? Oh, good, okay. Because, you know, sometime on the soaps, folks show up and you think, I thought you were Latino last week. It's hard. I know it's not easy.
And you're here to stay too, Rebecca, right?
Yeah, just like Darnell said, as long as they'll have me.
Thank you so, guys. Oh, thank you so much. Greenlee, Angie, and Jesse. Our thanks to Debbi Morgan, Darnell Williams, and Rebecca Budig. All My Children airs weekdays right here on ABC. We'll be right back. ABC.